Sporty, a little help here, please. Whoa, did your closet eat the local garage sale? I might have a slight case of staphylitis. Probably the garage has it too, because it's so swollen. Quick, it's a pandemic. I've got just the thing. Ta-da! Minimalism, but I'm allergic to monochrome wardrobes and empty spaces. No, this is minimalism light. 10 rules that actually work. Even if you're not a minimalist. We're about to share some life-changing tips that won't leave you living in a tent or downsizing to one of everything. That's good, because sharing a plate for toast just isn't practical. So whether your stuff is multiplying like rabbits, or you just want to simplify without being totally extreme, we've got you covered with 10 practical rules that'll declutter your space and de-stress your life. Let's dive in. We've spoken about this in relation to requests for your time. For example, work opportunities, going out with friends, parties, whatever the case is. But in this scenario, it applies to things you're thinking of buying. The idea here is to purchase with intention, not just settling for something or to rush into anything. So our all caps yes test is when you see something you want to buy, is it all caps yes? Is it meh? Or is it an absolute no in your mind? That'll help you purchase with intention. Yeah, short and sweet. There's your point. Yeah, let's go. Most of us know Simon Sinek's very well-known TED Talk about finding your why. It mainly targets a business perspective. So you need to find out your why when you're going into business. And only after he stresses the importance of why does he go into the how and the what. So with this rule, we're encouraging you to employ this method for when you buy something. So what you need to do is know why you want something before you buy it. It doesn't matter what it is or how you think it'll improve your life. You need a lawyer-proof justification for bringing it into your home first. So that why is super important. Yep. That's a good one. So this tip is super important because there's absolutely no point in tidying up and organizing your home without first decluttering it. Yeah, because you're going to end up with a whole bunch of sort of organizational systems for stuff that you don't really want. Yeah, just neat piles of things that shouldn't be in your house in the first place. Yeah, declutter first, system second. Yeah, did you like that? Very much. I like the word systems, almost as much as spreadsheets. For every new item you bring in, you remove one or take one out. So we've said this over and over again on our channel ad nauseum, but some things you just have to repeat. Exactly. Why? Well, because it's the simple things that we think we'll just remember and then we often don't. And then what happens next? You buy something, you put it in your home, and you don't take anything out. You completely forget the last step. Yeah, the main rule. Yeah. And then what happens after that? Next stop, Hoarderville. Whether you're a fan or not, the Spark Joy lady has a point. I mean, what's the point of keeping something if it doesn't genuinely spark joy or serve an actual purpose? Even the guests that overstay their welcome eventually leave. So why should the stuff that doesn't make you happy stay in your home? Precisely. Give it the boot. Yep. You say it, Sporty. Goedkoop is duurkoop. Goedkoop. There isn't an R in any of that. Goedkoop is duurkoop. That was pretty close. Okay, Afrikaans person says it. Half Afrikaans person. Goedkoop is duurkoop. Ooh, I like it. Thank you. So basically what this saying means is that buying cheap will cost you in the long run. And another line that we saw online is buy nice or buy twice. Yeah, so invest in quality items that'll last. Basically, it's an easy rule to follow, really.
What's an example from our life? Because this is like, I'm bargain Betty, so I always look for the cheapest thing, and it often comes back to bite me. There must be an example.
There's so many.
I've kind of stopped doing it, so...
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. We had a ponder about that, and we actually found an opposite example of the time that we both invested the money in something good, and I'm not sure if he's really visible, but Blendobi, our high-powered blender, we paid a good amount of money for it, and it's now going on 7 or 8 years.
And we use him like once or twice every single day.
Yeah, I mean, when we downsized to nothing and we took our duffel bags and we went to the farm, he went into one of the duffel bags.
The duffel bag.
Yeah, because you were motivating to sell him, and I was like, not a chance.
Yeah.
And I think that was the only time we didn't really use him, because that permaculture farm
didn't have electricity.
Yeah. So that's the opposite example. Like, if you're prepared to spend the money,
it'll last.
Yeah.
If you haven't used something in 90 days, consider letting it go. And obviously, if it's seasonal, put it away until the next season rolls around.
Yeah, and then weigh it up. Oh, and by the way, if you're deciding to do this, please fess up in the comments so we can come back and bug you in a few months to make sure that you have decluttered it or not.
Yeah. Accountability partners.
Yes.
Number 1, number 2.
So the idea with wish list and wait is kind of as it sounds. When you want something, you add it to your wish list, whether that's however you want to do that, and then you wait 30 days or whatever the case is, and then decide if you actually really truly need it or want it, and then you buy it or don't.
Yeah. So we do that quite a bit with our local Amazon called Take a Lot. Throughout the month we'll put stuff on there, add it, and more often than not we don't buy it. So there's a massive list there at the moment.
It's quite funny actually to see what's in there.
Exactly. And mostly we buy like our favourite oat pots or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
but I think at the moment I've got a trampoline in there. I don't know what else.
I've got some tech stuff. I've got a couple of like power banks. And hard drives.
But if you do it like that, it really does make you think. Because when I go looking for the trampoline, I'm like, I really want one. And you put it in the wish list and then you forget about it.
Yeah, and then it comes, because we only buy on one day of the month because there's a massive discount. So we wait. And then by the time you get there, which is generally like 15 to 30 days later, you're like, I don't know why I even put this in here.
I still want the trampoline, by the way, so we can vote on that one next.
Yeah. Well, the one thing that's going to leave before the trampoline comes in is Florrie.
More on that later. So the best way to make your life easy is to not create more problems for yourself. So basically the trick here is to avoid things that are going to create extra work or issues in your life.
Yeah, so if you think about things that could do that, one example that we came up with was an avocado slicer.
Yeah, I mean that's just so silly.
But just use a knife.
Yeah, it's really very easy to cut an avocado with a knife. Plus, I mean, how difficult are those things to clean?
Exactly.
So, making problems.
One-use item. What else are you going to do with that thing?
The other thing here to watch out for is, like, sometimes an item will promise that it's going to make your life easier or faster or something, and then you really need to think, like, we've been tossing around the idea of the air fryer, but will it actually help us in any way? There's probably not, because we still haven't bought it.
Yeah, and it's, we think it's going to add, because it's an extra thing to clean, extra thing to store. We'll probably make things we weren't making before, you know.
Unhealthy stuff.
Well, maybe not
deep
unhealthy,
fried vegan prawns.
Yum!
Okay, we'll get back to you on the air fryer.
Yeah.
But you get the point.
So consider how something you want to buy will impact you in 10 days, 10 months, and even 10 years. I mean, we haven't actually been doing that with quite a lot of stuff recently.
No, and we call ourselves minimalists.
Yeah, right.
So what's an example from our lives? We chatted. First I came up with a bicycle and then I thought that was lame. But then we thought about the apartment that we bought a couple of years ago.
Yeah. If we had gone through this process, I'm quite certain we wouldn't have bought it.
Yeah, if we'd really thought through the details, because we talked ourselves into an idea.
Yes.
Which is the thing that we keep telling everybody else not to fall victim or prey to. So I think had we really thought through those details, 10 days, yes, 10 months, that's fine, but 10 years from now, the two of us hate admin. We hate being tied down to things.
Yeah, so that was a big fail on our part and a big learning opportunity.
You're such a learning opportunity.
Yeah.
So try and learn from our mistake.
We should try and learn from our mistake.
That's a good idea.
Let's start here.
Let's take notes.
You guys send us some notes so we can learn.
Well, folks, there you have it. 10 minimalist rules that actually work.
Even if you're not ready to sleep on the floor or wear the same outfit every day.
We hope that these tips will help you declutter your space and de-stress your life. So let us know in the comments which one you're excited to try.
And if this video sparked joy for you, hit the subscribe button if you're new here, leave a comment as Ange said, and hit that notification bell so you can hear when we post more of the same and better content.
And the like button.
Oh, and the like button.
Oh, and by the way, if you really enjoyed the content and want to support our channel, we've got a secret weapon for you.
It's called the thanks button. It's like a tip jar for YouTube.
To find it, you'll need to click on the 3 dots just below the video.
It's totally optional, but super appreciated. And thank you so much to those of you who have used it already.
Yeah, we really appreciate you, and obviously we appreciate everyone who comes here and leaves comments and hits the like button. We send in so much of love to you. I just want to say, because lately I've been the one who's responding to the comments, and we really, I can't tell you how really we appreciate those comments, because it's hard. It's fun, but it's hard doing this. So, and it seems every time we're feeling a bit deflated, you know, we get sucked into analytics, and then these comments come through that just boost us up. So like, thank you so much.
Much more powerful and rewarding than analytics will ever be.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.
And on that note, we shall see you in the next video.
That's all from us, folks.
Bye. Sporty, a little help here, please.
Whoa! Did your garage... Okay, I guess I'm doing the rest of the script by myself.
Now we have to wait for me to chew now, because we're on set.
Yeah, and it's not craft table time. Although for you it's always craft table time.
Oh, stop it. We've got you covered. Sorry, I've still got toast in my mouth. Did you shake your head? Oh, because...
in agreement, you know, you shouldn't be keeping stuff like that.
One more time.
Ticky, ticky, ticky.
No, we can't include that.
No, we can't, but we will.
Pajamas, pajamas, pajamas.
Special effects by the Mostly Mindfuls.
One day we'll tell you about pajamas.
You're going to have to tell me, because even I don't know what
No,
pajamas
I mean, it's from Trick Trendy.
Oh, throw the pajamas. No, but you have to throw the pajamas. You don't just say pajamas.
I'm just going to throw my pajamas at them.
I think they'll enjoy it.
They probably won't.